great pick, right? For sure. What is even left?
Could they get away with an engine mage?
dkphobos. Unlikely to challenge here. Looks like Super will get that first bounty rune. iceiceice on the other end is going to go and try and take that bounty rune, and he gets it successfully.
Okay.
The question is whether or not he's going to be able to get away with that one unscathed. He's going to be able to get a really good body block with the shackle over the top, and illidan looks like he will be the one to claim the first blood. No, it's going to be G taking that last hit instead. But nice choice by God. Split
all the stacks, and this is actually really significant because now Super has to rotate back to the mid lane. Fenrir doesn't really have a place to level, and that was a lot of time wasted by the Winter Wyvern, and that could have been time that she used to zone out the offlaner, help out her mid.
The ward setup, the aggressive wards by VP, they knew it preemptively, actually had a counter ward ready to go. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Lil is actually going to be dying here, chased down by FY and iceiceice. So as they rotate the gyrocopter out of that bottom lane, it leaves...
Yeah, I feel like he's one of the few that still continue to play the hero, and this is why Virtus.pro continue to draft it even if it hasn't been in vogue. But they're going to go for this mid lane gank, and the shackle connects.
And now the gyrocopter ultimate is going to go out, slowing down Super with a power shot. They easily clean up that Alchemist, and Virtus.pro are setting a tempo here that is keeping the Alchemist utterly shut out. Yeah. As we say that, Fenrir's going to come in, already has the tombstone. iceiceice drop it a bit low, and I think Lil just wants to make the commitment here for this kill. Does get the double drop, gets out the nuke, and takes out the slaughter, and he's still looking plenty healthy. They're going to address the tombstone now, but a shackle shot comes in, locks down Fenrir. They'll get that kill as well, as G is on a killing spree. Virtus.pro respond at the perfect time.
Pretty much solo burst any hero by himself with just the medallion.
I love this. Look at this gank coming out. The smoke goes out. They're going to be able to hit Burning with the ultimate first. Follow up with the birds, and that is a beautiful setup by Virtus.pro. Lil lending his familiars up to that.
In the Radiant jungle as we see, and you want to try to get aggressive with these as much as possible.
Got the charge on Super as well as the ultimate for the Spear Breaker. Slow down by the gyrocopter ult, and G will take yet another snipe at those kills.
Yeah, 6-1. This is what they're going to do. Try to find a pick off. Maybe even put up Roshan if they can go for this.
Well, FNG, he'll take the gank, and that probably opens up the fact that there is some sort of ward in their jungle, but still.
And this is such an odd time because VP were actually the ones playing aggressively.
Oh, they saw the charge. dkphobos running into the smoke. Now the ultimate goes out from the gyrocopter. They have the Winter's Curse locking down illidan. Burning's going to come forward, blows out the Sonic Wave as well. Do they have the heal? Oh, no, FNG's not here in time. dkphobos going to be the next target. Lil comes forward, trying to go for iceiceice, but a cold embrace will help save the Slardar. Nice shackle shot, preventing Vici Gaming from keep on going forward. iceiceice does his blink dagger up, and he's going to go for Lil. Locks him inside of the trees. Burning jumps on top of him as well. Shallow Grave will be able to buy him some time. That's why Super throws that stun over to FNG instead. The shackle shot doesn't last this time around, but Fenrir almost gets blown up. Unfortunately, another good cold embrace from FY does save yet another ally. Virtus.pro stumble into just the wrong team fight as they trade 1 for 4.
That was so intelligent by...
Absolutely. More time the VP led up. More than F-Worth Graph is going to go down. Nice spot out there with the weave that will allow G to be able to land the shackle shot. They continue the vision via the charge and get the quick pickoff that allows them to take control of this tier. Marine Core, and they're actually going to try and take Roshan here, but Virtus.pro, they're going to be able to run into this one, but the initiation comes out from iceiceice. They're going to try and blow up illidan first, but he gets off the BKB. Super turns around, 2-man stun from that unstable concoction, and they will be able to get out. Winter's Curse down, late on to Lil, trying to pop that hero, but Vici is still alive. Burning comes forward and finishes them off, but farther up, they get a shackle shot onto the Slardar. Now they're going to be able to get FY as well. Vici Gaming coming forward, nice charge from dkphobos, pushes a couple back, but VP are actually going to try and make the retreat, and they're splintering off. dkphobos is going to be the first one to TP out, and Vici Gaming may be happy with this one. Might just look to take Roshan instead. Virtus.pro still hanging around, but they lost dkphobos. He will be able to charge in.
That shackle!
That shackle shot comes in. Burning's going to be the target, but the unstable concoction buys Burning time. He actually gets away with the blink, and God is going to be stunned up. It goes for Fenrir instead with that minus armor. Will be able to get that one kill. And illidan, he actually found the Queen of Pain, able to take her out, and Vici Gaming will be the ones to lose for this time.
That's constant bird control from Lil too is what's enabling them to win that fight because he was so instrumental in disrupting the fight as much as possible. And
is that how they spotted out the Queen of Pain? Because she was stuck in a tree.
Yeah, he was just hitting him with the birds.
Nice.
He continues to play out that fight, and despite the advantage that it looked like Vici Gaming had for a little bit, like they were fighting in a choke point.
iceiceice, the 3-man stun. They're going to go for it. The minus armor with the unstable concoction. And Super just takes him out in one hit. God, he's going to start backing away, but the shackle shot's onto him. FY, he's going to catch up as well. slowing down G. They're not going to be able to get Roshan in time, or they will. Lil gets the ages, but it's a disaster. VP have lost 3, and Lil may not even get out. Unstable Concoction going to be able to catch him next, and there just seems to be no hope for Lil in this coming life too.
Yeah, he's definitely going to die here, and he was able to snatch the Aegis, which should slow down the aggression of Vici Gaming after this huge fight.
Oh, but that's even worse. I didn't even notice that Vici Gaming were the ones who got the kill on Roshan. So every single 22 seconds, illusions to throw out. You've got Chemical Rage, which barely has a downtime now, about 8 seconds. Iceiceice is going to be picked off, it looks like, by dkphobos. Good bird control once again for Lil, making sure that Iceiceice has no rebuttal. Hero early on in a team fight by just focusing him down, but it just seems like for now Vici Gaming are always going to be able to have the better control of the map via super. Unstable Concoction coming in, does manage to stun up too. FY not going for the Winter's Curse, but he will be charged up. Now the Gyrocopter ultimate gets laid out. Now the Winter's Curse laid out onto dkphobos with Sonic Wave over the top. It looks like Spirit Breaker might be going down. Illusion's chasing him, but Illidan does take out the Tombstone first. Unstable Concoction landing on 2 once again. Super is nailing these ones. Meanwhile, iceiceice actually just stunning up God, making sure he can't get back into the fight. It's Illidan definitely needs the help, but he's not going to get it in time. G comes in, will be able to take off Burning, but Super comes in with yet another Unstable Concoction, slowing down G, does get the kill before dkphobos can push him back out, and VP are going to fall one by one until Vici Gaming have it all.
And that's a 5-man wipe. This is so disastrous for this fight.
Absolutely. To stay on the high ground, Shackle's stun. Oh my god, what a long range one. Fenrir will get the save. The 3-man initiates with the 3-man stun. Winter's Curse on dkphobos, but who cares? Burning come forward and just hit the biggest Sonic Wave of his life, taking out 4. dkphobos to fall as well, and VP just got it utterly obliviated.
At that point, Virtus.pro were kind of in a...
Up and wait for Roshan at their leisure.
Yeah, they're going to take a 3 racks. They don't even have to use the Aegis that they don't even have quite yet.
After item just racking in for Vici Gaming, and they're just going to wait out Roshan. Virtus.pro obviously have to contest, but how are they going to be able to find their opening 15 seconds? Now iceiceice making a jump on Illidan here, follow up, and FY just gets blown up. There goes the carry of VP. VP is still going to try and fight it out, but immediately the Dazzle's going to lose his life. The Orchid controls him. dkphobos not going to make an escape either. 3 down, looking for more. G is going to be the next one caught as Shadow Strike catches him out, tries to go for the TP away. Iceiceice gets the stun in time. That's a 4th down for VP. And now a guaranteed Roshan for Vici Gaming, or they may not even...
There's almost no chance that you win that fight.
Heading on in through the middle lane, goes straight to bottom without waiting for that creep wave. Lil, the only one to be able to defend, force taps himself, does make a resummon, tries to go for the kill on Iceiceice, but Cold Embrace stops that one in a heartbeat. And Vici Gaming will claim their 2nd lane of racks. Virtus.pro, their 3rd lane of racks will stay intact, but that's only because that tier 2 has yet to be taken in the top lane.
And it looks like VP, I mean, they're still staying in the game despite the fact that they're so far behind. If we just look at the difference in net worth, it has to be near 30.
Super.
Yeah, I think Virtus.pro, they're probably just... they don't really want to GG quite yet, because you want to fight for that last racks, but they're probably discussing what's going wrong and what went wrong for them, and they're probably just assessing what went wrong. VP, they're going to make a go of it, so...
Oh, Shackle Shot on the Burning. That's going to be a good setup. Maybe they could take away that early Aegis. Nether Strike. Oh, what? Burning? No, the Power Shot snags him. And VP, oh, Illidan actually wants to set this one up onto the ultimate. The ultimate comes out from the Winter Wyvern. dkphobos immediately going to be the target, though, as he tried to charge in. Does manage to get the charge off. Still has the Nether Strike as well. Bumps back, does manage to push around Super, but Illidan just doesn't have the damage necessary, and G couldn't even get close with Fenrir intercepting the rest of V.
He does have buyback. He's just going to continue to hit this. He's got the boost of travel too. Lotus Orb coming onto him too, just in case you could go for the reverse shackle.
Yeah. Lotus Orb, Solar Crest. I mean, Super is just a monster right now.
3,200 health.
Jump in, Iceiceice, 2-man stun. Illidan's going to throw out the ultimate as well, but it just does a pittance of damage as Vici Gaming just don't seem to be threatened at all by dkphobos or Lil. They start trying to go for Fenrir, but a good Winter's Curse holds the rest of VP together, and they will fall together as well. 16-32 is the end score as Virtus.pro finally called GG.
And just what a dominant performance by Vici Gaming. Every single time that VP decided to make a move, Vici Gaming were completely there. Remember when they went for the smoke on mid? VP, it fails. They instantly group up on Vici Gaming side. They go for the smoke of their own, completely just outplaying them turn to turn.
Yeah, absolutely. Virtus.pro, I mean, they had the early start, though, with the gyrocopter and everything else. Do you still feel like this is going to be a close series, or Vici Gaming with this display of game number 1 just too far ahead?
I'm not quite sure because the game, it looked close when it came to the laning phase, but when it came to the actual rotation,